Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? How did this week go for you? And I know this past week might be a challenge to some of us or some of you. But if you know what you're doing, you know when to stop and when to continue. You know what I'm saying? We're preparing for next week, 12th to I think 16th. Let me check the date. Yeah, Monday 12th to Friday 16th of October. Sorry. So let's go straight to the chart and then let's see. What's popping. You get it. Let's get ready for next week, right? So let's look at the chart right now. Now this is gold daily. I like to start from 4 hour because that is where the actual view starts from. So yeah, this is 4 hour, and for a long time I have our impulse drop, then bigger time frames retracement or consolidation. Sorry, which gives us our symmetrical triangle or pennant, right? Which is this to this. So if you have this, at least you have an idea that if price breaks above, you know where it's going, and if price breaks below, it breaks above, you know where it's going, breaks below, you know where it's going. So that is why we have these. Because there's a squeeze here, price is respecting highs, right? At the same time, respecting what lows. Even here, price didn't take it out. So you could see it's respecting lows as well. But price coming here is a sign of a bearish move. Okay, we'll talk about that in future. So now we have our bearish triangle, or sorry, symmetrical triangle, telling us that price is respecting all sides, meaning there's going to be what, a squeeze in price. That is what happened, and it broke price down. Right, there's a good trade, and I like tweets like this. So now, the next move is we mostly or always take out what, our TP calculator, and then I think I'll prepare a video on how to really properly trade these kind of setups. And now putting it on our breakout, we're expecting price to go as low as 1800, right? Though it's around 1805 or 1807, and it's still good to target 1800 because it's a whole number. So 1800 was the target. Okay, but we always follow setup. Okay, no. So let me put this then here quickly. Then okay. So now we follow several rules before we say yeah we are still bullish or we are still bearish. Okay, price started dropping, created our swing high, and broke that swing high. Okay, minus swing high. So it started dropping. When I go into daily, I'll explain it further in order block sense. This same area prevented price from dropping. If not, this would have been a retracement because there's an impulse drop retracement for more drops. Okay, so this is a trap for almost everybody, those who really understand the system. But one fact is that before price drops, it gives you a setup, right? So at this area, there should be a setup. Now let me show you the setup. Let me show you the setup. Okay, why price you could have been out of this trade when you got a chance, right? So at this low, we have an order block, this bearish candle. Okay, price wicked into it, which is a sign of a sell. Okay, so over here, there should be a sell signal here in a smaller time frame. So you could enter a sell in your stop loss here. I'll talk more about this with my students. You know, you could enter here and then you stop loss here. But what happened? Setup was not ready or setup failed. So with this trade, you just be out. You just be out of it because it failed. Manipulation played itself, but played a bigger role. Okay, if it failed here, this place shouldn't fail. And if this place also failed, that is order block type 1. This is type 1, a significant area. So now that price has taken it out, this whole sell signal or sell setup has failed. So we are no more going down now, right? So this is how it is to understand the system. Now price is at an area where it's trying to look bullish. Okay, there is a gap here which is liquidity void or liquidity gap here, and you could see that anytime price travels, it tries to clear its gaps. Anytime it gives an impulse move, it clears it out. Impulse move, it clears it out. Impulse move, it clears it out here. I think there's a little gap here. So when they leave a gap without taking it out, that means they'll come there in future. That is what they do. Okay, so now you could see you left this gap and it dropped, and it's coming down to it's coming up to clear it. This is where it is now. You see, so it's possible price could go further up, filling the gap. Okay, now the only significant side of this is that if price finish clearing the gap and takes out this high, or even giving you equal high sentiment here, okay, touching this area, getting closer to this area, it's possible we are going to be bullish. Sorry. So right now we are waiting for price to come down, and when it's coming down from this top, the strongest area for price is this area, and it will come here. Sorry, it gives you a setup. Then you can have a stronger confirmation of price going up. All right, so let me remove the noise again, and let me extend my trend line from here, because we are in a downtrend here. So you could see that even if I use it this way or that way, we are still in a trend. So I can use this right now just for a view. Sorry. So price is bullish, right? Price is bullish. So we are expecting price to either respect this guy. If you respect this guy, then there's going to be a lot of consolidation here because of this high. And it's not only this high is part. So these two highs is going to prevent price from going lower. And price going lower, and not going lower, sorry, is going to leave this gap hanging, meaning it will come there in future. There's not all the time that it fills all the gaps. You could see over here that we have a gap here. It has left it. Now, if price doesn't come down, we have a gap here. So this is, I think I'm going too deep. There are some things I have that I teach my students. So yeah. So right now we are waiting for is for price to do what? Give us maybe equal high. Testing this area. Then we can find ways to be part of the actual move. Okay, taking out this high. So that is it for gold. Recap, price couldn't go lower as it's expected to. So if that is the case, we wait for price to buy, and if it doesn't take out this high, okay, if it doesn't take out this zone, then we should be expecting something that will make price bearish. I don't know how, but it will give us a setup when it is ready. This is 4 hour. I'm going into daily to make it more easier for us to view. Okay, I'll take out the noise. Right, so zooming in a little bit. Good. So now you could see that what I explained concerning the gap is here. Let me use this snappy from here to here. You see, so you could see we have a gap here that price couldn't do what? Fill. Right, now it's looking like it's trying to buy up. Okay, when it buys up, maybe to come down in future to give us this drop, and that is when it will complete or fill this gap. Get it? So you could see we could be having something like this, which is an M pattern. This is it's just something I'm putting up, but the actual view will happen when the time comes. So let's do the actual view on the analysis. We have, the last bullish candle when price dropped is your order block. Okay, so this one is to block or prevent price from going further. So this whole buys that happens over here when price buys and even doesn't even wick. If it doesn't wick, and you know what wick is, this line, this shadows at the wicks. Okay, so if it doesn't wick to this level, it's a good sign that we could sell. But if it wicks or even buys into it, into this area, then it is possible that we are what? Bullish again. So what do we do? With this, we will only wait for candlesticks to form and give us what? Retracement. So if this retracement comes and it blocks here, you get a bullish candle, which gives you a sign for bullishness. This is when you can be in a good and safe trade to take out this high. So this is what I am seeing for gold. And you could see that if you're trying to take the daily structures, this is the highest high of this month, of the previous month, which is October, September, I guess, right? So this is September, right? So if price this month not taking this low and it works into this area, this is a strong buying opportunity or buying signal that we are bullish again. Okay, so not talking much. All we need is price should give us something here if we are going to be bullish. It will take us some days to see what price does, and then we take advantage over it. So let's see how price travels here. If it travels here, we wait for retracement to this level, and then we buy all the way up. And that's what I think for gold, because it has violated the rules of being bearish. Okay, even though it has not completely violated it, it has violated this bearish order block, because this should prevent price from selling, right? So if this is preventing price from selling and now price has bought above it, it is now going to be a stronghold preventing price from selling from the top. Okay, I believe you understand. It's low is prevent price from buying. Buying above it, and now price has bought above it. It has to prevent price from selling into it. You get it. So now the next section is this last bullish candle. If it couldn't hold, or even when it holds and it comes to retrace like this, then it's possible we are still going to go up. Yeah. So like my video and enjoy it. Thank you for being on this channel, and I'm hoping that you could take advantage of our price, and let's make some money. Trade safe and take care. Enjoy your day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Thanks a lot, and take care.